Hey everybody, welcome back to VLR. Here we are in the flowchart. If you'll remember, we started in the beginning, did our first escape room, then we started getting into some of the novel stuff, and then we were given a choice. We went to the cyan door, then did the cruise chambers, I believe that was called, did that puzzle, then we participated in the first A-B game, basically. We chose to ally, and were betrayed by Alice. Then, continued, we had some talking, learned about the bomb, and then we went through the blue door, and went through the puzzle in the bee garden, then learned about the Radical 6 thing affecting a couple of the people we know, and unfortunately, the game stopped. The game just gave us a to be continued, even though there's more to do. As it turns out, it says there isn't enough antiviral medication, and labels this as lock number 4. So what I can tell is we just don't have the information we need here. Seems like they took what you... In 999, there was an ending called Coffin that I never got. Upon looking into it, basically, it is going through the true ending of 999, and at that point, you would have needed to know the code to get Snake out of the coffin. And at that, if you had not obtained the safe ending in that game, you would not have known the key to open the safe, which was also the key to opening the coffin. And if you can't communicate to that, if you can't communicate that information to the character, then there's no way for him to know it. So it looks like my assumption is that I need to go through different areas in the game to be able to move this forward. And upon Googling it as well, someone said that whenever there's a lock like here present, it will turn green whenever you are ready to proceed. Thankfully, you don't have to play the game again. I would never play a game like this if you couldn't. We can jump across the timelines. We can choose anywhere we wish to go. We're going to go right here. We're going to go right here and do something completely different. We are going to betray Alice. Effectively, evening things out. Let's see what happens.
Hey, it's almost time.
And of course, we're going to hit all skip and hit betray. It's what Fi wanted us to do, and it, frankly, was the right thing to do. We go through this dialogue, and now we should be getting to new stuff, right? Oh, man, it just skipped through. Actually, we haven't gotten the results yet, so.
Round 1. The result.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I can't handle you. Let's just see how it went. Oh, man, Clover has a different emotion in that. What? What in the fuck are you talking about? So no matter what, we were going to be going against Alice. Good. You know what? Fine. Fine.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelet.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of pissed. This game just bamboozled me really hard. Hey, Alice. What the hell's this?
What?
You chose betray last. Yeah! What's going on? So I chose betray because I know in the other timeline you did that. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing? When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? When Fi and I chose ally, Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose betray and her vote changed to ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. What had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have hit ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. That's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors that we never actually left. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is, so I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Her hand looks horrifying there, by the way. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off, so once again I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be hot, white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect, since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even have happened? How could the future influence the past? This game is fucking dumb. It wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell is going on? No, wait. Wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That doesn't happen. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively, no way to travel through time. But that was true.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
I'm about to, yes. Sorry.
Why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one VP left.
Yeah, you're right.
What in God's name is wrong with you?
Sorry, I seriously feel terrible about
Forget
this.
it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again.
Okay.
I'll pay for this.
Okay, sure. It's good to see that no matter what, you shall be a thorn in my side, you bitch. Alice stormed off. She threw out one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Okay, and like Kay's like, woo!
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick Allied. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
They have ruined her character so much. Not for her actions,
Well,
it's that face. She doesn't change emotions.
Huh?
You could like Photoshop her next to like
you
the
very
9/11.
much.
The 9/11, and she's just smiling. It's like, sorry guys, we just
Don't
didn't have
worry
enough
about it.
time.
We only did what anybody else would do.
Okay, so I also like the fact that Sigma goes on a complete tirade about time travel and then realizes, what the fuck am I actually talking
Right,
about?
Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
So Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to resolve things amicably, choosing Ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark know for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round one. If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides,
Yeah, we
that's
get some of
impossible
this.
without a second.
Yep.
You're right.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting.
Of course, I'm gonna breeze through some of this text here because it's obviously not important. We've experienced some of this before. Forgive me if I kind of rush through it because we've seen it.
Hey, the doors are open.
Alright, so we're back at the chromatic door scene.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Given that this is a choice and the fact that the game literally changed, it literally changed time, I wonder if they'll do it here too.
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got...
Alright, we have 3 combos. Luna and I go with Clover. Oh yeah, then we do have the same. We have the same watches. That didn't change.
3 minutes remain.
Okay, how do we want to do
Well, you
this?
decided the first time, right?
Yeah,
Then can I decide this time?
why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose?
I want to crush every bone in her body.
Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh. And that is?
We'll get to that later.
Why does he care?
Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Besides being old cool guy.
Yes.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that... I'll be contrarian. Nah. That's not okay.
Why not?
Because...
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we go through the green door. On the other hand, C, I'd be going with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... Well, at this point, if we look at the flow, I'm kind of interested here. We have gone down a different path, but we could do blue again? We could do blue again, though. See, this is what's interesting about this, right? The initial path, the fork in the road here is entirely dependent on the blue door, right? Or it's entirely dependent on Betray or Allies, based on the AB game. And then we reach this, and then do blue, and then we go and have this section. What happens if we pick blue again? I don't have a problem doing it either, because we have the answer to the puzzle. We know how to open this door.
What on earth makes you think I'd be willing to do that?
I don't know. What makes you think I was willing to do it the other way before?
There's no way in hell. I'm not going anywhere with you. You betrayed me in the last AB game. I don't pair up with assholes.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So do you plan on dying then?
Oh no, what are we going to do? We don't have much time left. Sigma, please, can't you reconsider?
I didn't really have a choice. There's no way I'd be able to physically force Alice to come with me, at least not less than a minute. Fine, in that case... Wait, shit. Shit, hold on. There was another choice there. I was going through the text with the button, and it fucked up. Hold on, is there a way to, like, brute force her? There were two choices there. Hold the phone. This is the most into this game that I've gotten. The moment where they're like, yo, let's just do it. Okay, apparently that was a cutscene, so I couldn't skip. I'll skip. I'll skip. Give me this shit. I don't give a fuck. No. Go through the blue door? Wait, does it not let me? Oh, wait, here we go. Go through green with... Aw, damn. I can't actually pick blue. Under any circumstance. Well, that was the interesting part. That was the part where I was like, I don't know. So at this point, where are we looking at? Green or red? Green or red? We haven't done anything with Clover yet. But also, Clover kind of sucks. Why not? I'll settle for option A. That's Clover and the green door.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh, now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Is what he's gonna talk about the Ice 9 thing? Because he said that in the first... He said he learned about it in the first round.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic door 9, 8, 7.
And here I was hoping I'd go through the same door again just for funsies. But hey, you can't always get what you want, man. Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked. There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Yeah, try hitting that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
I don't know, why are you smiling? I was hoping you could wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Be gentle.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
Oh, shut up. Now you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman someday.
You're not making it any better.
I know you're
Why
not.
Why don't you do it?
Why don't you die? God, this woman has AIDS. How'd she get worse in between games?
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself?
I regret doing this.
Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
It's pulling a lever, you dumb cunt. I flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as manageable.
Oh. One of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. Think you'd actually manage it with just one hand, Clover? Just do it once. Be real fast, it'll take a second. Just up and down once.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
Was that actually supposed to be a sexual thing? Because I didn't get that vibe from that whole thing. I think it was just because the whole thing was stupid, and I think of Clover as a small little goblin. A small little goblin with no proper emotions. But let me go up here. What's wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that, just leave it to... If you can't take it, maybe have you done this before? You start at the base, work your way up, give it a good tug once you... That just feels like it's the water scene, only not as entertaining.
So that's what it said on the door after all, but...
I like how I had to look that up. I was like,
yeah,
let's go check
I didn't really expect it
Stop
to be
doing
so...
the hussy pose.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Let's find a way out of here. If we must. Of course, we are in the greatest place on Earth. The archives. What is that? What is that? Yeah. It's too high. It's too high to figure out what this nightmare thing is. You're just sticking out. Blue book. Let's look for any more out-of-place books then. My eyes aren't immediately clinging to any. No. No. Oh, no, I'm seeing them now. And then there's this red one. This should make 4. I'm not seeing any more. We just looped back. Let's have a look at these. Go up the stairway to the sun and lion. Okay. Hold on. What is this? Ooh, look, there's a die. I wanted the die. Yeah, this is totally a die. Hold on, what's this say on here? Blue die plus green die times the red die. Well, here we go. Man, this game's really direct this time with this. And a music box, and notebook paper, and ink. What the fuck is going on? And then red. We have a lot of stuff. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, straight up. Straight up, folks. I'm here with you, reporting live from a crime scene. This crime scene, I just... I don't... Oh my god, I didn't even notice on the left here there is something in here. It blended in too much. Combine this with the ink. Okay, we need to combine some shit. Wait, hold on. Does this work with the music? Cylinder. Oh, I get what they want then. Give me the ink. And then we take the ink-colored cylinder and roll over the paper to find out a clue. I was thinking they were going to do something with the ink. It was either going to be that or get you a pencil, and then you can, like, do that old detective thing. Where you just, like, get the side of a pencil, and then you, like, mark the paper to see what people wrote in the past. Let us, let's go ahead and look in the archive thing here. File, note about IG. Is it from this? I guess it would have to be something here. Mystery schematic. Note about IG. Report. Is that... You know what sucks? I don't know if that has anything to do with what we just got. I mean, we got that, but, is there anything else to do with the scale, though? Can we, like, put things on it? Okay. Let's, bop. Bop. Okay, they weigh exactly the same. How about you? You. Okay, we know the green one is don't actually know how much that would be. Well, one way we could check is we could put these here. Oh. So 50, 100. And I'm willing to bet that these will even out as well. They don't actually. Okay. Actually, that's not necessarily true. If we wanted to figure out the weight of this thing, I think there's a better way to figure that out. We could put the other two dice here that equal out to 150. Yep. Okay, so we know what they are in their specific order. And what did this thing say again? So it said blue plus green times red. Well, we know that blue is 150. And then we know green is 100. Let's see. So if we did that together, so that'd be 150, then that's like, what, 250? Do I remember this at all? So that'd be 250. 250 times 50. Unless I'm going crazy. It'd be 5,000? No, it wouldn't be 5,200. It'd be 51. Nah. No luck. What the fuck am... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot about the golden rule, my lovely audience. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, also known as PEMDAS in math. You're supposed to always multiply first. So when you're going through the things, we don't add these two together. We multiply this first. It's things that are in parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction in that order. So, in that case, this would be 50 times 100 plus, that would be, the answer would then be 5150. So, alright, cool. You know what? Math actually did matter. Math did matter in life. Granted, it was in a video game that's completely optional in life, but, you know, whatever. A book with a bookmark. Let's open up this bad boy. I can't read it. I think it's Latin. Looks that way. It's not a total loss. There's a bookmark. Alright, we now have a bookmark. Well, let's go look in the archive for the bookmark. Red, red, blue, green, blue. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this just in case. Just in case we need the visual aid at any point in time. Now that we have that little hint, now that we have that little ditty, what about this thing? Management number. Now we can't put the dice in it. Can't put the books in it. And it's a management number chart. Bookshelves have 8 rows, so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side, and the wider ones are in the middle. They're shaped like the diagrams. Well, we're not going to get anywhere if we don't have any sort of... We don't have any, like, key or anything. We're not going to be able to do anything with it at all. Hey, we got it. I've spent maybe over 15 minutes getting confused at this point. So allow me to explain it. Basically, to do this next section, you needed to return the books to the bookshelf in the correct order. My main problem was I couldn't figure out where one of them was. It just didn't work out. I looked everywhere, and everything just kind of blended together. And then eventually I had to look up a video that, not to find out where to put them, or not to find out what order to put them, but just, I couldn't figure out where one of them was. It's like, the problem wasn't, like, getting them in the order. The problem was figuring out where the holes were. My eyes were bleeding. Anyway. We have a doll. Can't really go any further, it's a dead end. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything. Just a stuffed animal. I'm pretty sure it's a lion. It's a lion? Doesn't really look like one. I mean, it's got the mane. Hold on. Who's a zipper? What's in the zipper? Memory card. Okay. Let's fire it up. Let me pull up that picture that we had earlier. Did I close that picture I had earlier? I spent so long getting it. God damn it. Where the fuck did I put it? Where are you? There you are. Okay. What we need is to, oh, we can just move it with the directions once you have one selected. That is cool. So this will be above that. Then you pick up this one that goes here. Then this one bottom. Then this one. Let's get that in there. And then the remaining ones go into the parts that stick out. Alright, cool. Yes, I did it. Good work, Sigma. That was amazing. The color has changed. Oh man. Look at me. I'm a big boy. Big boy. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm embarrassing myself. That's what I'm doing. Sun, star, moon. It's a password to the safe. But if we know this thing right, we would have to do this differently. Now hold on. What do we have in our archives? Surely we have something else that tells me where another combo that I can do. Oh yeah, we had the paper, didn't we? Yeah, we had this. Here we go. Got it. Okay, so allow me to explain that. I'm sure you can all clip in some of the end of that. For this part, you needed to not only get all of the colors on the die correctly, you also needed to have all the pips that are on the dice. So basically, they wanted you to get every single die on the correct space, on the correct color. But we also had a piece of notepad paper that we had picked up that also listed all the ink that we made showed all of the dots on a die in certain positions. So we had to match. That seems simple. Why'd you need to cut, KZ? Because this puzzle was badly designed. And this is not me just going, oh, I don't like it. No, what happened was, since I completed the puzzle with the colors, or just in general, one part of the puzzle or one of the rewards is obtained by just completing the puzzle via colors. But the fact that they have another one that's completable via the numbers, via the colors and the pips, means that whenever you try to, like, oh, I'm gonna roll the last die onto the fucking space, but then it doesn't work. It then says completed. I'm like, no, it's not completed. I didn't do it right. But then they give you credit. Because the game does not give you a submit button when you're done and just automatically scans for correct answers, you need to know that the last one's about to hit the right number, or guess what? The puzzle's completed. Do it over again. So yes, they did not design this puzzle correctly, just because it doesn't have an enter button. If it had an enter button, then everything would be fine. So unfortunately, the puzzle ends up becoming flawed because of that. Otherwise, perfectly fine puzzle. I think the best way they could have done that was make it so one reward is color and one reward is the get the dice in the right position based on their number, or just having a submit button like I had mentioned. Again, it's not this biggest deal breaker, but it once again put a bad taste in my mouth. Out of a puzzle room I wasn't really the biggest fan of, just because I was getting lost in a little bit. But that part, not great. Not great. Not great, ladies and gentlemen. Let us, let's open this damn thing up and do this. This would be a problem if there wasn't always a thing where you have to redo the puzzles 2 times in a row. Or you have to do the final part of the puzzle twice. Password, for archives. So, first up we're gonna do Sun, Moon, Moon. See, if it just had a fucking button like that, no problem. You wouldn't see a fucking complaint out of me. What do we got? First, a map. So this is floor B. When we found the cabinets at floor A. So the map in the infirmary. Means, okay, yeah, so same old shit from before. Which means that we're gonna get ambidex room key cards that are moon. And then we're gonna get a piece of paper. And here's some more AB rule games. No, not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group out of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is in the safe? A key. Of course, that is the exit key. Alright. Alright, let's hit that. And then let's go back in here and get the other password. Which is Moon, Star, Sun. It opened. Well done. Another puzzle completed, another gold file obtained. On a day's work for KZ, Master of Video Games. Open this thing up. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's count down because Sigma's a fucking psychopath. You found it. I mean, yeah, I did, but I would say I feel good about it, but it was kind of rough, man, to be honest. Where are we going now? Where are we at this point? Oh, we got to the second warehouse.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Yeah, just like floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here, too. It's something different, though.
Memento Mori of the 9th, a lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it.
True, 9th.
They added that E to 9th, but why?
That is weird.
What does it mean? A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
I mean, could this just be another anagram? Or another, like, jumbled up thing?
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's no big 9. Guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, they're white. They have the lock, same thing as the other chromatic doors.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly the voice of an announcer echoed.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Huh. So someone made it over there. What in the hell? Okay. So what was happening around this time in the other timeline? After escape, and then I guess this was the moment where... Okay, so because of our choices, did Quark not get the Radical 6 virus? I guess.
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one.
Because by the time this would have happened... Yeah, but then... Well, the kid would have had to collapse, and one group would have had to have noticed it.
All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Why are you smiling? Why are you excited about every piece of shit thing happening? You hussy. Alright. So, in this version of the Nonary game, because we made the choices we made, we have potentially Quark is doing fine. And I'm guessing Radical 6 is contagious? Because it seems kind of out of nowhere that suddenly Alice contracts it as well, so she doesn't have it. Potentially. And instead, we have one asshole group that just made a mad dash for one of the rooms. But who would that be? Thinking about it, the only people I can think is Alice's group or Dio's. But now I'm trying to remember who's paired with what. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Temioji, Dio, and Alice. Alright, well, the three people that I assumed. Two people that I assumed were in there are not in there. The hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
I guess you did open it. Didn't go in, I guess.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
True. Not everyone can finish a puzzle on time. You basically set this up for failure. Thankfully, it'll all work out.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, what's up?
You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
Okay, so that is unavoidable.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Okay, this actually got a hell of a lot worse than it did in the last situation. Because in the first version of this, Quark gets fucking a collapse. But we also didn't have a fucking time limit last time.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment.
Hey Dio, guess what? You fucked up.
You should go.
Oh no.